What's up, everyone? My name is Mr. Avila, coming to you from Southern California, here with our next video in our series of videos on pre-algebra. This is video number 10. And if you're watching this video and you're not in my class right now, welcome. Today you are one of my students. As always, I want to remind you to have a paper and pencil as you do this video. This video is not for you to just sit and watch. You are supposed to be interacting with me. I show some examples, you copy down the notes, and then you try some problems on your own, pause the video, and then see if you have it right. Just like we're gonna do in this warm-up. This warm-up is from a few lessons back. These are algebraic expressions that I'm asking you to evaluate these algebraic expressions given the values of the variables. Write these down, pause the video, and when you are ready, I'm gonna show you the answers. Moving on, in 3, 2, 1. Did you do all these? I hope you did. Number 1, 3. Number 2, 21. Number 3, 1. Number 4 is 2. Number 5 is 3. Number 6 is 30. Number 7 is 4. And number 8 is 32. Okay, good job, everybody. If you're having trouble, please review some of the previous videos or ask somebody for help. In the previous videos, we talked about all the rules for integers, how to add and subtract integers. These are the rules for them. You should have them written down. How to multiply and divide integers. These are the rules for multiplying and dividing integers. These are the rules for them. Please make sure to understand when to apply which different type of rules, as adding and subtracting, multiplying and dividing integers can be pretty confusing. Question for you. What is the difference between an algebraic expression and a numeric expression? Tell me, I want to hear you. Let me hear, where am I here? What is it? Oh, that's correct. Very well said. I know you said that an algebraic expression contains variables and a numeric expression only contains numbers. So good for you. Do you remember the order of operations? Come on, tell me that one. We have 4 steps in the order of operations. Do you know all 4 of them yet? Okay, I know you do. You've been paying attention. Step 1, evaluate all operations in parentheses first. Step 2, evaluate all exponents and roots. Step 3, multiply and divide from left to right. And step 4, add and subtract from left to right. Good job, everybody. Now we're going to continue back into algebraic expressions now, but with integers. So now we're going to be doing algebraic expressions with positive and negative numbers, bringing together basically all 9 lessons that we've done up until this point into this lesson number 10. We're going to do this in the style of I do, you do. I'm going to do and explain one for you. You're going to write it down. And then I'm going to have you do one to see if you understood the topic that I just taught. Let's evaluate this numeric expression. I'm going to do this one first. The algebraic expression is 7 plus y minus 1. And we're going to use for y to be negative 9 and for z to be 6. For z, I'm going to put in the value that it has, 6. But something interesting happens with the y. Notice what happens with the y. The z I'm going to replace with 6. The plus, I'm going to bring it down. But since the y has a negative number, notice the y is negative 9, I am going to put it inside parentheses in order to distinguish the addition symbol from the negative. Then I bring down the minus 1. In previous videos, you have seen that anytime we're adding a negative, that is equivalent to what? Anytime we're adding a negative, it's equivalent to a subtraction. So we're going to change the 6 plus negative 9 into 6 minus 9. 6 minus 9 is positive 6. Take away 9. That's going to be negative 3. And negative 3 minus 1. Here we have all negatives, so we add them together, and we get negative 4. If you're having trouble with those integers, those integer steps, please review previous videos, as yes, this can be pretty confusing if you're watching this without seeing the previous lessons. Your turn. You're up. You're up. Please write down this algebraic expression. Use the example that I just did because I tried to model it around the example that I just did. See if you can set it up and get the correct answer. Good luck. Pause the video, and when you're ready, unpause to see if you have it correct. Moving on in 3, 2, and 1. Our answer is negative 5. Congratulations if you have negative 5. If not, please ask for help. Leave a comment, send me a message, or make somebody that you're around in your class or in your house, make them watch these videos so you guys can figure these out together. My turn. Here we have the algebraic expression C plus B times A. Those lazy mathematicians, they don't want to put the multiplication symbol right there between the B and the A. That multiplication symbol just always gets thrown out. Here we have B times A. So let's replace the values of the variables in here, in this algebraic expression. C is 3. We bring down the plus. B is -9, and A is -7. We finished the step called the substitution step. We replace the value of the variables. Now here we have 3 plus -9 times -7. In the order of operations class, what comes first, addition or multiplication? Hopefully you remember that multiplication is in step 3 and addition is in step 4. So we're going to multiply first. -9 times -3, we're going to apply the rule that a negative times a negative is a positive, always, no matter what. -9 times -7 is positive 63. We bring down the plus and we bring down the 63. 3 plus 63 is 66. So we say the value of this algebraic expression is 66 when A is equal to -7, B is equal to -9, and C is equal to 3. Your turn. You're up. Use the previous example as I set it up so that you can be able to do this one. Try to find the value of this algebraic expression, K times H minus K, and use those values for H and K that are given to you. Pause the video, and when you are ready, move on to see if you have it correct. And the answer is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Congratulations if you have 14. 14 is the correct answer. If not, please ask for some help. It's okay. If you make a mistake, that's how you learn. A little bit more complicated. Now we're going to evaluate this algebraic expression. C minus B divided by 2 plus 1. And we're going to use B to be -10 and C to be 7. So let's put in those values for the variable. That step is called the substitution step. For C, I substitute a 7. I bring down the minus. Notice how everything I bring down in order, right below the previous step. For B, I'm going to put in a -10. And the 2 is here, plus 1, and I'm going to close my parentheses. Now we're going to divide -10 divided by 2, because it's in parentheses, and division because before addition. We're following the order of operations. So we're going to go -5 here. -10 divided by 2 is -5. -5 plus 1, -5 plus 1, since it's in parentheses, that comes next. We have -5 plus 1, that gives us -4. Notice that the subtraction still came down, and we got a -4 from the -5 plus 1. That means that this subtraction and this negative, we have to think to ourselves. Whenever we're subtracting a negative, what is that equivalent to? Hopefully you remember that that's equivalent to addition. 7 plus 4, which is 11. That's a lot of steps now, but hopefully you understood everything. Go step by step. This first step of substituting is so important. Hopefully you understood that, because now it's your turn. Your turn. Please write down this algebraic expression, work out the problem, pause the video, and see if you have the answer correct. We're moving on in 3, 2, and 1. Our correct answer is -72. -72. Congratulations if you have it correct. But if you didn't, don't worry about it. Ask for help. Anytime we make mistakes, we learn. So it's okay if you got that wrong. My turn. Here we have an exponent in this algebraic expression, h times h plus j to the power of 2. Notice the substitution step. The h was replaced with -1, h with -1. I brought down the plus. The j, what was it replaced with? The -4. It was right here. J is equal to -4. Now in the order of operations, we go inside parentheses first, and then inside the step 2 is our exponent. So we're actually going to go ahead and find the value of -4 to the second power. -4 to the second power means -4 times -4. A negative times a negative is always a positive, so -4 to the second power is positive 16. I bring down the plus, the 16 is positive, and everything else I brought down, the -1, the parentheses, and this -1 as well. Inside the parentheses, as we know we're supposed to do that for the order of operations, step 1 is always the parentheses. -1 plus 16 is positive 15. -1 times 15 is -15. Thank you. But now it's your turn. Try this one. Here we have an exponent again. C plus c to the power of 2 plus a, given those values of a and c. Write this down, pause the video, work it all out, and when you're ready, unpause to see if you have the correct answer. Moving on in 3, 2, 1. Correct answer is 90. Congratulations if you were able to get 90. I'm proud of you. Now, we have here the algebraic expressions, and we learned how to substitute and evaluate. But now, I made a mistake. I was so tired when I did the problem that I'm about to show you that I made a mistake. Can you please carefully look at the problem, copy it down, and try to correct it as if you were correcting my test? Here it is. Here's my algebraic expression, pretty complicated looking, and here are all my steps. I ended up with negative 26 as my answer. You should copy this down and then correct it. Where's the first place where you said, oh, Mr. Avila, you messed up right here. I could tell. Look at every step carefully. Find the mistake. Pause the video. And when you're ready, we'll move on. And we're moving on in 3, 2, and 1. Did you find the mistake? I hope you did. Good luck. Here's all the work. And the mistake, the first mistake, is right there. That negative 25 is incorrect. Negative 5 to the power of 2 means negative 5 times negative 5. Negative times a negative gives us a positive, so that negative 25 should have been positive 25. Can you go through and fix it now and give me the actual answer? Pause the video again, fix it, give me the actual answer. And here's the correct answer in 3, 2, 1. I hope you paused and you fixed it before you're watching this answer. Here we go, 24. Correct answer should have been 24. Good job if you figured that out. Finally, we're going to be ending, actually no, here's a little challenge problem because now we have a much more complicated algebraic expression. Value of h is negative 2, value of j is 3. We have to use the order of operations. I put that there for you to remind you. And pause the video. Try to work this one all out by yourself. Even if you got one step right, that's a beautiful thing. So do your best, and then I'm going to show you the answers. Pause. And we're moving on. In 3, 2, and 1. Are you ready? I hope you tried it and you're just not moving the video without making sure that you tried it yourself. Our answer is 1. All that work just to get a 1. If you need help, please ask me. Congratulations if you got it right. If you didn't, it's okay. When we make mistakes, we learn. Time to practice. Let's work it. Here are 8 problems for you to try on your own with today's lesson. Pause the video, write these down, try them all out, and then in just a little bit, I'll show you all the answers. And we're moving on in 3, 2, and 1. Are you ready? And here are our answers. Number 1, negative 9. Number 2, negative 19. Number 3, negative 35. Number 4, negative 1. Number 5, negative 81. Number 6, 3. Number 7, 16. And number 8, negative 8. Good job. Good job. Way to work hard through this video. There's a lot of information. If you're still confused, I understand. There's a lot of things going on here. This is all previous 9 lessons rolled into one lesson. So that's okay if you're confused. Review some old videos. Keep on practicing. Ask me for help. Ask somebody around you for help in your class, in your home. Make people watch these videos until you guys can figure these out. With that, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys. For the next time, we're going to be continuing into a review session. So we're going to review more of what we've done before. If you need a video and you're in a math class and you're struggling and you want me to put together something that could help you out, let me know. And as soon as I have time, I'll put together the video. But with that, I think that wraps up today's lesson. Thank you guys for all your hard work. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.